So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're going to be farming circuits. Now, circuits can be found on two different planets, that being Venus and Ceres. And let's start off with Venus, and the only good mission for farming circuits is the Venera defense mission, where on average you will get 300 circuits per 5 waves. Now unfortunately, due to the layout and the fact that you're fighting Corpus, 5 waves will take you around 7.5 minutes, which is pretty long for a defense mission, but it's still not too bad. And the fact that it's a very low level mission gives it some bonus points as well. Now moving on to Ceres. Now while there is a ton of missions that you can do on Ceres, the best one you can do is Draco. Because it would probably be easier for me to name all the bad things about Draco rather than naming all the good things about it. But as far as circuits are concerned, if you do Draco and you do 4 rounds, which is recommended, you're gonna get somewhere around 1500 circuits. Now if you do Draco properly and you don't let the Grenier take too many nodes throughout the round, it will take you like 3.5 to 4 minutes per round. So 4 rounds will take you sort of 15-ish minutes to complete. Now, because you're doing 4 rounds, the amount of circuits you will get will vary, but on average you will get around 1500 circuits per 15 minutes, and that gives us a nice average of 100 circuits per minute. And that's still not the best thing. Even if you're there to farm circuits, there are many other things that are really good. So, the reason I recommend you do at least 4 rounds is because you have a very high chance of getting either Tower 4 defense, interception, or survival void keys. Which is obviously very good, but that's still not all. Draco is one of the best, if not the best, experience farms in the game. If you take an unranked weapon, and by the way, if you want to do that, take something useful with you. If you're useless on Draco, it's gonna hurt your team a lot. But if you take an unranked weapon with you, it will go from rank 0 to sort of rank 20 to 22-ish in those 4 rounds. And that's still not all. You also get Orokin cells. Now, you don't get too many Orokin cells, but you can expect like between 1 to 3 Orokin cells per 4 rounds. And if you can believe it, that's still not everything. Since manic spawning has been fixed, finally, they spawn on Draco as well. Now, I don't know how often they spawn, but when I was soloing Draco, I got 1 manic every round. So on top of getting like 50,000 Oberon parts, you might get an Ash part as well. Now, maybe you don't feel like doing Draco because it takes 15 minutes if you do it properly. And with a bad party, it will be a nightmare and a res fest. And for you, I have the Dark Sector Survival Say Many that's also on Ceres. And on Say Many, you will get between 1 and 200 circuits per 5 waves, which you can do in under 5 minutes. And if you have Speed Nova with you, you can cut it down to sort of 2 or 3. And the coolest thing about Say Many is that it's a very good credit farm. The credit bonus you get from completing 5 waves, and you should only really do 5, is 23,000 credits. And since it's a fairly well-known credit farm, people do take farming frames to this mission. So even if you're doing like a public squad, the chance of you getting like a Chroma modded for his ultimate, or Necros just desecrating, or Hydroid with Pilfering Swarm is fairly high. And that means you're gonna get more loot, which is always good. And that's it for the circuits farming guide, so I thank you very much for watching once again. If you're having trouble with farming anything in Warframe, check out my Warframe farming playlist. The link is in the description below this video, and if you can't find the video there, feel free to post it in the comment section as a suggestion. Now, since I'm almost done with the resource farming guides, I was thinking about the next thing, right? More videos. I love doing farming videos. So the idea was that I would go through the different melee weapon types, and I would do guides for all the stances for them. So as an example, one video would be, for instance, about the Nikana type weapons, and in the video I would show you where to get the Blind Justice stance and showcase all the combos for it, where to get the Decisive Judgment and showcase all the combos for it, and where you get the Tranquil Cleave and once again showcase all the combos for it. If you have any feedback or any ideas, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could post them in the comment section below this video, alright guys? So I will see you next time. Bye-bye.